Hey, this is the Lawn Commando. This is kind of a cleanup, getting ready to sell the home. A lot of older folks like myself like to have a lot of flowers, and then we go away for a while and we come back and our yard needs a little upgrade, especially if you're going to get it for sale. So we're going to pressure wash the sidewalks. We're going to move some plants. We're going to just try to get it looking good enough for the next guy to do something with. Maybe take down the lattice, because that's a high maintenance type thing in this area, and a focal point in this area. We try to keep the focal point simple by the door. Why? Because then it's not high maintenance. It's not a battle to keep it looking good. So you can see some of these larger plants that did flower, like the hibiscus and stuff, we may remove and change to something lower maintenance, like a bromeliad here that you see. And we'll show after pictures, but this is just giving an example of how not to replant something to make you a bunch of work, and then take what you have in your yard and upgrade your yard with it. And I'll show you some more examples of that. Some of these bromeliads here are more sun hardy or less sun hardy. As you can see, they're turning yellow, and the cooler weather have made them look a little withered. Now you can trim them back and they'll look awesome, or maybe put them in a place they won't get as much sun. Now eventually this tree above me is going to grow so shady that they'll do better, but I think it might be a too bright area in the morning for them. So they'll be transplanted today, and we'll be doing other things with them. All right, I'm just letting you see, even these red ties can be moved and placed in more prominent areas. Over here last year, I put these bromeliads up by the door here and gave them to them and left, and they have no maintenance, and they're filling in and not having to be, a thing you're replacing all the time. And back here, this is why we need mulch, because it's hard to keep back the weeds. But, and weeds are seasonal. These are spray in the winter or the summer. Now this is a phlox lily. I took little cuttings of this last year and stuck it all along here. Why? Because it's always shady and it does well. But it also does well in the sun, and it likes to be propagated. That means you would take it every other year and you take it apart, especially when you have a big plant like this, and use it somewhere else in the landscaping. And I'll show how we're doing that too. Just another Lawn Commando tip.